amount of money that's being raised for this election. We're going into this is going to be $1 billion plus election. Like that's how much money is going to be on the table.
Stimulate the economy.
Guys, yeah. By the way, Democrats, Biden administration, and Democrats in general are way ahead of the game. I'm talking about almost $100 million ahead of the game.
So he's doing something right.
They were able to. No. The question, but that's now you beg the question.
Okay.
Is he doing something right, or the perception of people is that he's doing something right, or they don't care what he does? They still gonna go. Is this another anti-Trump moment or what?
I get you.
What's actually happening here though? Because by the way, it's not that Trump did poorly. You know, what I mean, just in a single event.
So Biden is ahead
broke
by 100
records,
million?
almost 100 million, almost 100 million. But they have about 197 or almost 200 to 100 for Republicans. But out of that, 50 million was raised. Talking about breaking records, doubling the last time. They had a $28 million fundraising event. There was 3 presidents involved.
Yeah.
It was Obama, Clinton, and Biden. Donald Trump by himself breaking records over about $54 million were raised in a single day.
Awesome.
So if they do step it up,
Yeah.
they definitely gonna be ahead of. I think that you mentioned something that might have something to do a little earlier. What do you think was one of the most significant changes?
Donna being fired.
Unpack that a little bit. What do you
Lara
mean by
coming in. Trump, right?
Yes.
Yes,
See?
Lara Trump. I'm having like a field day.
It's all right. It's all right.
Like, woo! Get your name straight. So, yeah, I mean, Donna popping out and Lara Trump. And I think for me, the biggest contributor to that was the platform that Vivek used because it wasn't given to him, but he used it for that. At the last debate, I think he knew it was like somewhere in the back of his head, he knew that he was out. And so he used that
Is
platform.
it possible that he also knew that the only way that he was going to make a meaningful contribution was to be able to say, you need to step down, essentially.
In jiu-jitsu, we call that a sacrifice throw.
Got it.
Which is like, look, you know you're already going down, but it's how you adjust in order for you to be able to not die in the process, you know? So I think that was super meaningful because, what he said. He said the Republican Party has become a party of losers. And we keep on losing election after election after election.
Red wave that never happened.
Right.
Elections that were supposed to be like 100% on the back that never took place.
Right. So to see this happen, and it's like record-breaking fundraising, and you can see the energy is different.
Shifting.
It was very, it's really great.
You guys are optimistic. I like it.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Future does not look bright.
Go ahead. Bring the solar eclipse ahead of time.
So at the end of the day, right now, the Democrats, if the numbers are correct, are still leading, which is, to me, that's a loss in itself. Like, it shouldn't be where the Republicans are catching up.
Why is this even a question?
Please show everybody the shirt that you're wearing right now. You are not. You're not.
I'm not living up to it, right?
No, not at all.
No, but here's the thing that I will say. I feel like I'm not giving Biden any credit for the things that are going right, but I will say this is that he has a phenomenal team around him, and I think there's obviously a push because there's a lot of people where they know, hey, if I have this guy who doesn't even know what day of the week it is in power, then that gives us more power. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of people who want to see that happen. Oh, absolutely. And they're doing a better job than the individuals who actually want to run the country, you know, and so if anything, it's showing you that it's not so much about any individual, but who can put together a better team who's gonna win no matter what. Yeah. And I don't even know who the whole team is, but they're doing something right, you know, on the left side, you know, as far as how they're able to still get a lot of things done with everything
but
that's.
But I'm going to tell you why this to me is not a big concern. You know what I mean? Remember the discrepancy between how much money Hillary Clinton spent to lose to Donald Trump. And they needed that much money to be able to do it. I think this is one of those case scenarios where they got to become very effective, very efficient, but at the same time, they're not going to need the kind of money because the message is different. You know what I mean? It's like, essentially what you have is a guy who's claiming, listen, all I want to do is come back and rescue the country, right? Because, and by the way, I already have a track record that I can run on.
Yeah.
We already saw what gas prices, inflation, cost of supermarket. You saw every employment or unemployment numbers. You saw every single one of those, literally real marks that are used for an election time were positive during my time. They negative for this guy. So they definitely need they're gonna need to fundraise 3 times to 1
I get you.
Donald Trump, 10 times to 1 Donald Trump, if they want even the message to be there somewhere in a way that gives them the opportunity.
How do you freaking spin the lack of milk in your fridge? You know what I mean? It's like
simple.
I don't
Go right
understand
ahead.
that.
I'm gonna tell you how. Two ways. Number one, according to the S&P Dow Jones, the market is doing great based off of
how does that help you?
Because right now, if I'm in power and things are
No. How does that help the average person?
Right.
No, they don't know this.
Lack of milk, because that's what I'm saying.
S&P 500 is doing great.
I'm gonna show you how we do it.
Do you have any investments in the
Here's
market?
how we do it. Well, what we do.
Alexi will be part of the winning team no matter what.
Correct, right.
He is the floppy. Are you wearing flip flops right now, bro?
He's gonna claim credit no matter what.
Gonna go
So
for
what
the
I'm
team that's
saying is
winning.
this: at the end of the day, if you ask me a question, I'm gonna answer what I want to answer. So I don't care about the milk right now. I'm gonna tell you what you need to care about, which is right now, according to what's going on this little ticker that you don't understand, it's green. So that's what you need. Green stands for go. Go is good. So that's what you need to remember. That's number one.
That's great.
Number
There's
two,
a lot more people.
Number
Go
two,
ahead,
the
go ahead.
person that you're telling me to support is a criminal. So no, we can't do that. We can't support criminals. Don't worry about what my son is doing. That person.
No, don't worry about what every
What do you
illegal
mean?
immigrant
There is-
has done.
Yes.
Breaking the law, killing people,
Correct.
raping children. I mean, doing all of these things.
Yeah.
So,
There
I'm
is-
joking, but I'm being
we don't
serious. This is
support
what I
criminals?
believe will work
There
with
is-
the average
did
person.
you know that there is a whole wine collection called 19 Crimes?
Mm-hmm.
And like Snoop Dogg,
Yeah.
Martha Stewart, and there's
That's
like a
true.
bunch of
Yeah, that's
people
true. I
that
like
is
it.
like, by the way, this brand is getting bigger and bigger by the minute.
Yeah.
They
I
are
mean, they are actually
recruiting
investors who.
aggressive. They're in the label of the bottle of
Yeah.
it's a Martha Stewart Chardonnay and a Snoop Dogg Merlot.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've never tried them. By the way, before it used to be like this guy, old school guy,
Yeah.
and
Like Billy the
you
Kid.
will like yes,
Yeah.
and you will like scan it, and the guy will talk and tell you his story. It was so creepy, and then it was kind of cool, especially if you had a couple of glasses in. But right now, I literally bought the bottle just for that. Right now, it's Snoop Dogg, it's Martha Stewart, and I think they just picked up like another big celebrity.
They're gonna need Diddy in there, you know, to make sure that the whole thing really comes together.
All
That's
I'm
what
saying
it
is, I don't think the criminal thing is
Yeah,
gonna
I
play.
get you.
I believe that more people are paying attention because I hear it, guys. There's more people paying attention to how much more are eggs gonna be. Milk is getting expensive, and like yes, there's free things that they're offering, but even the free things is not
That's
enough.
right,
So
yeah.
something's gotta change.
I get it.
The fact of the matter is, this shouldn't even be a contest at this point. But man, marketing is marketing.
Yes,
and at the
exactly.
same time,
Yeah,
these
that's
guys have the ability to spin things around that is it's incredible. But I think that I think that the money is going to be a factor, guys. When you see, I'm dying to see what the month of April is going to look like, because I see a lot more people right now willing to even support the Trump candidacy that never sent money before. Like you have people that for the first time are sending money just because, again, they do believe that this man has been unfairly treated, right?
Yeah.
They're talking about election interference, whatever you want to call it, but you wanted to say.
I was gonna say one last thing, and it's the fact that the one thing that the Democratic Party has always done very effectively is the fact that everybody sings the same tune, and it's like they're always very united, and they're all going the same way.
Correct.
And I feel that right now, even with this shift that happened at the party level, is getting everybody to kind of swim in the same way instead of everybody kind of fighting. And so, it's like you can see that a little bit more. And so that can be powerful because if you have great results, because you have a track record, right? You're going to be fundraising, so you're going to have the money. But not only that, you have coherence and so everybody echoing the same message. It's going to be interesting, and God, I'm hopeful, that like for me, for real, future looks bright. And I think it's great news.